on this episode of Carnival Eats.
You like wings? There's only one place to go.
Tennessee!
At the Delaware State Fair, it's a great place to eat this.
You're all jacked up.
I think I'm on meat crack.
Queen of funnel cakes.
If you have a heart attack, who's gonna save you? Don't change the channel. I'm Noah Cap, and this is Carnival Eats.
We're at the Delaware State Fair, which has been running for almost 100 years in this small town. It's historically known as the first state, and it's the second smallest in size. So I'm not worried about getting lost.
The question isn't Delaware am I gonna eat, but Della what?
Chris knows what Delawareans like. Scrapple. Scrapple is a pork meatloaf popular here. It's featured in his newest creation. It's a twist on the sausage biscuit breakfast sandwich. So let's start the day off right with the Delaware dog.
You don't even know what Scrapple
No.
is. Do you know that it's stuffed inside of that biscuity bun?
No.
You didn't even know that. What drew you into the Delaware dog?
Scrapple. Yum, yum, yummy.
So you know about Scrapple.
Everybody loves Scrapple.
So this dish is something what you put on the menu specifically when in Delaware.
When in Delaware, because you can't get it anywhere else.
What's the deal with this stuff?
Well, it used to
Everybody
be-
loves it. down
Everybody
here.
loves it. Now it's made from pork, the fat, the meat, the liver, the seasoning.
And you can fry it. You can do all
You
kinds
can do
of
all
things.
kinds of things with it. We're putting it into the bun.
I want to see how this whole process works.
The base of this dish is buttermilk biscuit dough.
We're gonna roll out the biscuit, just a plain buttermilk biscuit. Cutting a piece of Scrapple and put a piece of Scrapple in it.
That's a stick of Scrapple.
Right.
Right there laid onto that buttermilk biscuit.
Yep. We wrap it, we put a little water on it so it sticks.
I thought we were making a bun.
It will make a bun.
What?
It will make a bun when we deep fry it. It'll swell right up.
We deep fry the biscuit along with an all-beef hot dog at 350 degrees for 2 minutes.
It's
Who
around
would
the
look at
Scrapple.
this and think that there's a bun there?
We're just gonna cut it open. The Scrapple's warmed up inside. And see, there's the bun.
That is pretty cool.
We're gonna put the hot dog in the middle.
The deep fried hot
Deep fried hot dog. Yeah, but then we're gonna drizzle maple syrup on it.
Delaware dog? Right here.
It's breakfast, man. You've got this butter biscuit shell on the outside, but the inside is so puffy and fluffy. That smoky, sausagey Scrapple taste, the maple syrup, the dog. This is arguably the new breakfast of champions. And you know what they say? When in Delaware.
Oh my gosh. That's good. It's something like I would want for brunch. Oh, it's amazing. It's good. Moist and just perfect.
Crunchy on the outside, Scrapple on the inside. Can't get it no better. It's got a nice hot dog here and a good soft roll, and the Scrapple makes the killing.
Wow, taste the sweetness, then you got the crunchy, the hot dog sets it off.
I'm happy. Life is good.
What's going to make this day even better? Finding a new way to eat cereal. Cameron's got a treat so sweet, it'll knock you off your feet. The killer cereal treat.
I've never tried anything quite this spectacular looking.
This is carnival food. This is wacky. It's ridiculous. Right. It's just so crazy. That just might work.
It looks delicious. It looks inviting. And I can't wait to try.
This is a massive rig, and you're all over the place. You guys are busy.
We go from Florida to New York about 6 months a year. It's hard work, but it's a lot of fun.
How did you come up with this spin on a classic kind of sweet treat?
Every single year, we try to come up with, 1 or 2 new products. We'll have samples we'll give out free to people and get feedback. So this is the next creation.
What is the first step to making the killer cereal treat?
Very first thing would be the butter. I'm gonna take some of these marshmallows.
Oh, whoa, one of them fell out.
Yep, I'm gonna make a bunch of them fall out.
God.
Go ahead and eat all of this. I'm gonna mix some of that off with the butter there.
Butter's melting fast.
I want those marshmallows to be liquefied, but then you've got a little bit of chunks in there too, so when you bite in there, you taste the marshmallows. I've got this fruity cereal over here.
Replacing the traditional kind of puffy rice cereal that you'd put into this.
Exactly. It's almost like candy that you're adding in there.
Right. The smell in the air, even when you put cold milk on fruity cereal, you get that sugary smell. This is cranked up 100 notches.
The fruity cereal mixture is spread into a square pan and refrigerated for an hour. Meanwhile, we make a cake-like batter by combining flour, salt, baking powder, egg, sugar, and milk.
Let's cut them up.
Cut them up.
3 or 4 inch squares would be a good bit, kid. And we're gonna drop it into the batter, and we're just gonna coat it and get as much of that on there as you can.
It looks like cake icing.
Very, very thick. If you don't flip it, it explodes on you. Don't know why, but
that's all you need to know.
It fries for only 60 seconds at 375 degrees.
Put that stick in. Now's the fun time. Chocolate syrup, powdered sugar, gotta have that.
A killer cereal treat.
My goodness. The marshmallows melt in through all of that sugar cereal, gives you that bottom of the cereal bowl taste. Deep fried in that beautiful funnel cake batter, like a donut. The killer cereal treat. I guess this makes me a cereal killer.
Wow. Texture, great. There's a crunch on the inside. The chocolate syrup is killer.
It's amazing. It works.
It's delicious. Just like a donut with cereal in the middle.
Looks like a rainbow.
It's like the inside of a clown's suitcase.
Oh my God.
The crunch, the goo, and the powder. It's like a kid's dream and parents' nightmare.
I'm back in Delaware at the State Fair. Delaware is known for its fresh seafood, and I can't wait to have some big flavors from this tiny state. Chris has brought his seafood restaurant truck to the fair. He's serving up his most popular dish, the Octo Taco.
What drew you into this?
Can't go wrong with octopus. When it's done correctly, it's one of the best things you can eat.
You're a firefighter.
Yeah.
So you went with something that's got a little spice, a little heat, because you're used to it. You can handle it.
That's right.
8 ways of flavor. We got octopus, man. And not just octopus, this is a full-blown 8-legged beauty.
This is the good stuff right here.
This is not traditional carnival food.
We want to spread the good seafood. There's a lot of different ways to cook it, but what we're doing is slow braised in some real simple ingredients. Bunch of water, we want to make sure it's covered nice. Some fresh lemon juice. The citrus helps break down the octopus. Fresh chopped garlic, a couple cloves worth. Ancho chili sauce.
Chris's homemade sauce includes ancho chilies, chipotle pepper, garlic, onions, and vinegar.
A little heat, a little sweet.
Then it's mixed, covered, and braised at 275 degrees for 5 hours.
We got a spread in front of us for...
Jicama slaw. Jicama is a root vegetable, kind of mixed between a potato and a green apple.
Well said. That's exactly what it tastes like.
Carrots.
Shredded carrot.
A little fresh garlic. Pickled onions. Sugar. Fresh cilantro. Lightly chopped. Squeeze out some fresh lemon.
Elements that were in that marinade for the octopus. And those are going to connect our flavors together.
Absolutely. A little olive oil and seasoned rice wine vinegar. It's going to give a nice sweet to that taco.
Wow. The transition from what we put in there to what it looks like at the end. Half the size and twice the vibrance.
We cut it into some good bite-sized pieces. Throw it on the flat top, give it a quick char. It's just gonna give that little bit of crust on the outside. Put a little bit of our ancho chili sauce right on there. That's it,
So
man.
many peppers.
There you go. That's all we're doing right there.
Let's build this thing.
We warmed up a couple tortillas. We're gonna load it up. The
Big,
most important.
beautiful pieces.
Jicama, coleslaw.
Whole extra range of flavor.
A little sweet to the heat. Fresh cilantro here, just to top it off. A little black and white sesame seed.
That is a good-looking order. The slaw is so good. There's so much flavor and crunch. That octopus could not be any more tender. It just breaks apart, man, and it is hot. That is well made, well served, and if I dare say, well eaten.
It's so good. It's really tender. It's got a nice little sweet spicy. So much seasoning. The charcoal.
The slaw is perfect. It helps with that spice. It cuts the spice a little bit.
I'm tasting the freshness.
It's super tender, super flavorful, fresh cilantro, ties it all together.
I love it.
Clint was born into the concession life, and he specializes in all the classic fair meats. Now, he's put them together to create the Franken funnel burger.
She got every major food group: bacon, hot dog, funnel cake.
Put together just like Frankenstein.
That's
A
it.
little bit of this, a little bit of that, and between two buns, you can't go wrong.
The embodiment of carnival food.
We're at the Delaware State Fair, and that's what happens here.
Franken funnel. 67 years in the business, 11 booths on the fairgrounds. How many generations are we talking about?
There's 4 generations currently working here.
Franken Funnel Burger is your newest creation. How did you guys come up with this thing?
We cook smoked barbecue. We do burgers every day, hot dogs. We make funnel cakes. Why not put it together?
We start with a pork shoulder. Rub it down with salt, pepper, onion, and cayenne pepper.
We're in all the nooks and crannies.
That's right. We're gonna make a bed of celery and onions.
We're transferring this bad boy
That
over.
we are. And we wanna keep the fat side down. That way the smoke penetrates the meat. We're gonna smoke it at 225 degrees for 2 hours before we cover it with foil, and then cook for another 14 hours.
Once the meat is tender and juicy, it's covered in tangy barbecue sauce and shredded. Now it's time to assemble this monster of a meal.
First is the burger, hand pressed, fresh ground meat. We do have seasoning for the burger.
Of course there is.
We're gonna cook a funnel cake. This is gonna be the middle layer of the sandwich.
We're going mini funnel cake
That's
on this
right.
one.
And of course, a funnel cake's not a funnel cake without powdered sugar.
Even though we're going on a burger, we're still doing it traditional.
That is correct. You get a half-pound burger with cheese, thick cut bacon, cut in half hot dog, a miniature funnel cake.
This is where it takes a hard turn on Carnival Lane.
Topped with pork barbecue, and then shredded cheddar cheese. It gives it a little sharp twist.
Franken Funnel Burger. You've created a monster, and it is delicious. It's the combination of all of these levels, the hot dog flavor combined with the hamburger, the smokiness on that really thick cut bacon, and then the pulled pork, man. 14 hours of flavor, and then a funnel cake in the middle. It's alive! It's alive!
It's got it going on. Big, it's chunky, and it's juicy.
You're all jacked up. I think I'm on meat crack. That bacon mixing with the sweetness of the funnel cake takes it to another level.
Then you taste the pulled pork right on. After the bite, you get the sweetness from the funnel cake. Oh, that's delicious.
I think a lot of people think that there's too much.
It looks it, but it doesn't taste it. It all mixes together, but it's good.
Welcome back to Carnival Eats, where we're getting ready to have some big fun in itty-bitty Union City, Tennessee. The Obion County Fair has been a tradition here since 1958.
And since the very beginning, the Pope family has been here, mixing up delicious, made-from-scratch Midway snacks. James is a third-generation Pope. His parents met on these very fairgrounds. Today, he's giving chicken the hush puppy treatment with Tennessee wings.
What's most exciting about this order of wings?
The batter. All you see is the batter, and you want to dig into it.
Good looking chicken. They look great. They look very tasty.
They're pretty big.
That's okay.
You know what I mean?
Got a big stomach.
You like wings? There's only one place to go.
Tennessee!
This is a very busy man here.
Yes, sir. Third generation Carnival family. My grandfather started this business when he was 14 years old in 1924, selling ice cream, selling popcorn on the streets. Right. And it's evolved over the years into what we've got, probably 30 food trailers and with all different types of Carnival food.
This is taking a deep fried wing to a whole other level.
Well, what we're going to start with is my mother's original hush puppy recipe. That's how we do our corn dogs, and that's how we're going to do these wings today.
James starts by combining water, self-rising flour, self-rising cornmeal, and whole milk.
We'll get all this mixed, and then we'll add our spices to it. Garlic. Cayenne is always a good thing. Poultry seasoning.
Poultry seasoning is made up of sage, thyme, marjoram, rosemary, nutmeg, and black pepper.
We've got some fresh wings, and we're going to mix the batter in on top of it.
Everybody always dips the item in the batter.
We don't really want to put raw poultry in all of our batter.
Well, James, you didn't have to make me look stupid.
The wings are deep fried at 375 degrees for 8 minutes.
You would not know those were wings. They are enormous. Starting with the Parmesan, then we hit it with that homemade sauce.
A buffalo base, and then we add a few special seasonings to it to get it like we want it to be. Blue cheese dressing on the side.
And we put the blue cheese on the wings as well.
Voila. Tennessee wings.
I mean, come on, man. This thing is awesome, man. That corn dog batter has given it a much fluffier breading around this outside. All that hot sauce, all that blue cheese, the Parmesan, it just soaks into that layer of bread. And then you hit that chicken. And then you go back and you hit it again. It's almost too big, no?
Hold on, I'm not done. You definitely taste the cheese. I like the texture.
They're tasty, they're juicy. Forget the dog, go with the chicken.
Oh!
Hey, would you share them with a new friend?
Absolutely.
She said I could.
Katrina married into the Pope family 23 years ago. Today, she's going to show us how to make an Italian classic go Polish with Pope's Polish Pizza.
Have you been to this fair before?
Oh, yes, every year. Everyone from around comes for Pope specifically.
I know Pope's Pizza, Pope's Polish sausage, best of both worlds combined.
Spicy mustard. Is this supposed to be on a pizza?
Are there rules when it comes to pizza?
It's all about trying things you would never think of trying before and praying they don't hurt later.
What's the deal with the Polish sausage?
Well, we have it made special for us.
To have it made, that's a big deal.
It is.
So the good news for me is that this Polish sausage is gonna make an appearance on this pizza.
Yes.
Let's do this.
We start with a classic pizza dough.
Oh, I get to do this move?
Yeah, stretch it like that.
Oh, I
that way it'll
love
fit on
this
the
move.
pan. We have to sauce it.
We're gonna sauce it up.
Our very own pizza sauce.
What are we gonna taste?
A little bit of basil with a little hint of garlic. This is Romano cheese. You always put a little extra in the middle. That's your first bite.
That's a brilliant idea.
This is butter with garlic. And just go around the edges. This is a mix of mozzarella and provolone. It's real cheese.
Adding the peppers, adding the onions, all the elements that you would put on a Polish sausage.
Sausage. Now, what is the most important step that we're gonna do? The Polish sausage.
Sausage, I was gonna say. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
And then we just slice it. And we're not shy about that either. We want lots of chunks. Add just a little more cheese.
The pie is baked at 575 for only 5 minutes, but that's just enough time to make the mustard topping.
We're gonna put some Dijon mustard and spicy brown mustard and just a little garlic mixed together.
It smells good. Hello, there it
Isn't that
is.
pretty? We can add a little Parmesan.
This is cheese number 4.
Yes, it is.
We made a little bit of a spicy mustard.
And you're gonna drizzle it.
Yeah. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on that I like. It's pizza, but you get that Polish sausage experience. Right. The spicy mustard, the peppers with the onions. The only thing missing is the bun, but the pizza kind of becomes that bun.
Right.
The Popes have done it again. I'm gonna do it again also. I mean, I'm gonna do it again because I have another slice.
Okay.
That is delicious.
That was like the best pizza I've ever had.
Perfect. This is so good. The consistency, the cheese. I love the sausage. The mustard is to die for.
And it finishes with that smooth crust.
I really like the spicy mustard,
Which a lot of people think is a weird thing to put on pizza.
but it's a good weird in this sauce.
Would you do it again?
Absolutely. Can I do it again?
You could do it again.
Today, we're at the Obion County Fair with a succession of Popes who are serving up a terrific twist on some of their family fair favorites. Sarah Ann is a Carnival beauty queen who makes a funnel cake so pretty, it could win a pageant of its own. The Super Strawberry Funnel Cake. Are you excited right now?
Yes. Look at all that strawberry.
I love strawberry.
Strawberry, my favorite. This thing has got strawberry all over it, on it, and in it. Can there be too much strawberry?
No. Never.
Ladies, who's more excited for this?
Me?
Who's gonna get the first bite?
Me?
Who's gonna share with their new friend Noah? God, come on now. You are how many generations into this?
I'm a 4th generation concessionaire.
Do you remember your first moment, like on the fairgrounds?
I remember always when I was little, I would stand up and I would do the drinks. I had to stand on a cooler to reach the drinks.
What do you think makes funnel cake so popular?
When you go to the fair, you just want something sweet.
It's true. What are we doing?
We're doing the super strawberry funnel cake.
Starting with the batter.
Yes, with butter.
We combine flour and sugar before adding the main ingredient, strawberry powder.
Everybody just puts strawberries on top. We want to put it in the batter.
Finally, we add water and stir.
We're looking for a consistency that is thick enough to hold up in the fryer, but thin enough to still pour.
Have you ever stood over a bowl like this with a spoon like that and thought about just directly tasting it?
Yeah, no.
I'm not opening up to you anymore, Sarah Ann, because you just embarrass me.
This bright pink batter is fried at 350 degrees.
Whenever you pour it, you need to keep it moving so it won't clump up in one area and give you a nice, fluffy, pretty funnel cake.
I've never seen one this color before. It looks like strawberry.
And after 2 minutes in the fryer, this cake is ready for topping.
Start off with the basics, with the powdered sugar, whipped cream.
We're gonna whip that cream.
Now we keep the strawberries.
Sliced strawberries in strawberry juice?
Yes.
To finish it off, we hit it with the strawberry sauce.
That thing looks awesome. Strawberry. That strawberry flavor is in every bite, fried into that funnel cake. You got the crunch on the outside of it. The inside of the dough is perfect. It's fluffy, it's puffy. Those nice fresh strawberries just explodes when you bite into it. It's my pleasure to officially crown you Queen of Funnel Cakes.
Good enough to give you a heart attack, but it's a good thing I'm here, right?
If you have a heart attack, who's gonna save you?
Just wow. You gotta get a strawberry.
Oh, yeah.
If you had to choose between this funnel cake and your mom's cooking, what would you pick?
Careful.
Oh, there it goes. Someone's excited.
Would you do this again?
Absolutely.
Yes.
As soon as this one's gone.
Well, that's all for today. I'm filled up with that Polish pizza, the Franken funnel burger, Octo Taco, and of course, the killer cereal treat.
I'll be Tennesseeing you next time on Carnival Eve.